Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Today is Wednesday, the 28th of May. I'm just letting everybody know there won't be a full show today. I got to take my mom to the doctor just for a regular checkup. So it'll be only a half-hour show today. So I want to thank you all just for tuning in anyway. It's looks like it's going to rain today anyway, but we have a little bit of a show. It's going to be a short one, but it'll be a little fun. Thank you for tuning in anyway. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, the military, our veterans, and mostly people like you who take the time and watch the show. It's Ocean's Pit. Half a show today. Only a half hour. Let's go. It's one of those days, right, folks? How you doing? Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Hey, we are brought to you by our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is a place, buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods with their two brand new stores. Welcome to the Fox River Grove, Illinois, and Richmond, Illinois, new Ace Hardware stores, part of the new JRC Ace Hardware. And folks, they have a couple great different things going on in June, folks. For instance, right now, flowers are all 50% off at all JRC Hardware store locations while supplies last. And through June 24th, get a free 5-amp hour battery, a $299 value, and save an additional $100 when you buy an Ego lawnmower model. Overall, that's $399 worth of savings, plus free assembly and delivery. Or save $30 and get a free 2.5 amp hour battery, a $179 value, when you buy either Ego 16-inch string trimmer or a 765 SFM leaf blower. Less noise, less maintenance. All Ego batteries are compatible with all Ego products. Buy 3 pleated basic furnace filters and buy and get one free. That's enough to get you guys by for the whole full year, folks. And Father's Day right around the corner. Buy a Blackstone Iron Forge 4-burner outdoor grill for $549 and get a stainless steel burger press kit. $69 value for free. As always, your purchase any grill for $309 or more comes with free sauce or rub of your choice, plus free assembly and delivery. And get a free $10 gift card when you purchase a $50 gift card. Many more offers, both for Father's Day and the month of June. Come by and grab those savings. And don't forget to tell them to grill your ace off at JRC Ace Hardware stores. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Like I said, it's going to be only a half-hour show, folks. I got to take Ma to the doctor. You know how that is. When you got Ma, she's got to go. So we got some stuff we're going to talk about. I did basically nothing yesterday. Just kind of relaxed. I went fishing in the morning, and then, of course, we did the show yesterday. But as you also know, letting you guys know that tonight we will not be at Rosario's in Roselle. We were supposed to be there, folks, but because the owner booked 2 graduation parties, we'll be back there again at the end of the month in June. So no Rosarios tonight. But keeping the party going, tomorrow will be at the Village Pub in North Riverside with Jerry Jams. It's a 7 o'clock hit. This Friday, we will not be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse, but we will be at Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy on a Friday night. I don't think I've ever played there on a Friday night. It'll be the first time I'm there on a Friday night with the main event band, Tony Toto, Jerry Jams, and Danny Ramundi. That's this Friday, 8:30 show. Retro night, go to oshows.com. This Saturday, returning for the last time of the year, will be at Donnie G's in Elmwood Park because Mama C says so. I'm told her only once or twice a year. That's it. So that's it. for this Saturday, the 31st. And then this Sunday, come out to the south side of Chicago and see Ocean's Rat Pack, tribute to Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis Jr. at JMO's in Mokina, Illinois. That's a 1 o'clock start in the afternoon. After 9, afternoon fun. Let's see day afternoon. David, what's up, my good friend? Kathy Eppolito, California, Double T. Danny Nozak, what's up, buddy? Marion, buddy, I hope you're feeling better. Yes, I'm going to remember that, folks. That's right. The Tap House Grill in Lamont. We're doing another fundraiser for the dogs, animal fundraiser. We're going to have a lot of great entertainers. Stephanie Lemon's going to be, Berg Bregner, Frankie Setup. Ron Starr, yours truly. It's going to be a lot of fun. June 17th. There's an $18 cover. Just read the poster. So it's not a free show. It's an $18 cover, which, of course, will go to the dogs. So it'll be a lot of fun. Carol Minotti, how are you doing? Vince Ramundi, welcome, guys. Like I said, Rick, great seeing you on Saturday night, my friend, and you did a great job singing some Elvi. Ellie, how you doing? This is only a half-hour show. I wish I could do an hour today, but we have to go because I have to take my mom to the doctor. So let's get to some stories here, folks. There's some stuff. Yesterday, we lost a great Rick Derringer from the McCoys, Hang On Sloopy, Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo, great guitar player. We lost him. And then if you were a big Duck Dynasty fan, they just lost one of the stars. Phil Robertson dies at the age of, or Phil Roberts, I'm sorry, dies at the age of 79 years old from Duck Dynasty. I don't think I've ever watched the show, but it was very big for a few seasons at least. How about this, folks? You heard about this. It's this crazy. It's also National Hamburger Day today. Certain hamburger places like McDonald's, like Wendy's and Burger King and Shake Shack and Wahlburger, they'll be giving away some free burgers, some sort of celebration for National Hamburger Day. So you might want to go and check out those hamburger places if you're looking for something for free to celebrate National Hamburger Day. On the news yesterday, the All-Star Game, Major League Baseball's All-Star Game. The American League against the National League. It's a big deal. It used to be, I don't know if it still does, but whoever won the game ended up getting a home field advantage of whatever team was in the World Series. And, you know, it happens. It's pretty interesting. Of course, we all remember the All-Star Game where Pete Rose came in and slid in from third. And they said he was, playing too rough for an All-Star Game. But that was Charlie Russell. But anyway, All-Star Game. So it's going to be, they're going to say 2027. It's coming to Wrigley Field. Coming to Chicago, the Major League Baseball All-Star Game is going to be going to Wrigley Field in Chicago, 2027. 2027, folks. Question is, what's those tickets going to cost? What's the parking going to cost? What's the jerseys and drinks and peanuts and popcorn and hot dogs? They're a ripoff right now. So I can just imagine what's going to happen when the All-Star Game comes to Major League Baseball's Wrigley Field in Chicago. Robert Provenzano. I don't know what's with me, only because I'm trying to get everything in because I can only do a half hour today, folks. Anyway, yeah, Wrigley Field. This hand looks like it's a little, right? Okay, who knows? Anyway, would you go to the game? Would you go to the game, folks? $10? Okay, your poster says $18, Danny. Your poster says $18. Unless I read it wrong, you might want to fix that. Ronnie B, what's shaking, brother? What's shaking, my brother? Like I said, so I'm in a good mood today. I don't know why, but I'm in a good mood. Do you remember? Anyway, let's go back to the first question. Will you guys pay to go see the All-Star Game at Wrigley Field in 2027, which is 2 years from now? That's the question. Ronnie, Banny, Nozak, Kathy, anybody? Oh, Kathy's in Nashville. Nope, traffic will be murder, Sonia. There's my friend Sonia Hicks, the diva herself. What an incredible voice she has. And, of course, Daryl Armenstad, her husband, and what a great band they have. I wouldn't go either. First of all, I don't go to Wrigley Field that much as it is, unless they play the Yankees. And usually when they play the Yankees, I'm working anyway, so I can't go anyway. I wouldn't go. Take the Skokie Swift to come. Yeah, you could take the train, Dave. Great idea. A lot of people will probably end up doing that. Ubering, probably a lot of people would do that. But we don't know what the price is yet. At least I couldn't find out any information what the price is. Do you imagine what it must be like to pay to go see the All-Star game at Wrigley Field? I don't know, but that's going to be crazy. Here's another thing you might remember. Do you remember pumping gas? Now we're going back, folks. I remember it vaguely because I think they changed it. Remember pumping gas? The back of your car, you had to pull back your license plate and unscrew the gas cap and put the gas in from the back. How many people remember that? Now we're really going back. And I couldn't tell you last time how long ago that was. But do you remember that? I was telling the family today, some of the kids, that's where you used to have to pump your gas. You have to pull the license plate back, remember, and flip, and then you open the gas tank and put the gas in through the back. Man, it's amazing how much that little stuff has all changed, right? But I do remember that. Hey, if you're wrestling fans, folks, and I don't know, some people love it or some people don't, but if you love it, I do. I watch Raw, Monday Night Raw. I watch SmackDown on Friday. I watch whatever it is with WrestleMania. I watch AEW on Wednesday. I just love wrestling. But Andre the Giant, whether you knew him as a wrestler, whether you watch wrestling or not, he was a big man, 7'4". Some people said he was even 7'11". You know, he was big, the largest man in the world. I mean, at that time, it was just crazy. But they said he had he ate a lot, obviously, but he drank a lot of alcohol. And according to, it could have been beer, it could be vodka, it could be wine. It depends on what day it is. But here's the folks. Actually, Andre the Giant at 7'4" would drink 119 beers in 6 hours. 119 beers in 6 hours. That means it's about a beer every 3 minutes. A beer every 3 minutes. Andre the Giant. A monster. A gentle giant, unless you pissed him off from what I heard. Yes, my son did it once when he was 8. He missed a hole and gas was all over the place. There you go. Right. I know Julie loves wrestling, T. We're going to have to sit down and watch it next time it comes. And speaking of booze, we were just speaking about beer or whiskey. The most expensive whiskey sold, Macallan 1926 from the Cask 263. Single barrel malt. Are you ready, folks? There's only 12 that exist of this bottle. And the most expensive bottle just sold at auction for $2.7 million. Single barrel. $2.7 million for the most expensive whiskey ever sold. Wow, wow, wow. As much as I love whiskey, I still wouldn't spend that much money even if I had it. What else is going on? Walmart's in trouble, laying off 1,500 employees right after they're announcing their price hikes, raising the prices, and they're laying off 1,500 employees in Walmart. Certain, so it might not be a lot because there's a lot of Walmarts, but it's a shame that some people have to lose their jobs, which kind of sucks. It really does. Now, like I said, since today is only a half-hour show, I'm going to go through some of these sponsors real fast. Of course, my good friend Mary Grievous, your trusted realtor. Just give her a call. She's Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. Go to mgrievous at starkre.com or give her a call at 630-688-1725. And then, of course, we're going to talk about the Chicago Music Cruise 2026. And that's going to be the MSC World America. It's a brand new ship, folks. It's a brand new ship. You want to join us. You want to join us in January of 2026, January 17th to January 25. It's a 7-night Western Caribbean cruise. And it's going to start off in Miami, go to Honduras, go to Costa Maya, go to Cozumel, go to Ocean Cay, which is a private island owned by the ship itself. Brand new. Seventh Heaven is already there, of course, because it's their cruise ship. It's their party. And we are invited again for the 3rd year in a row. I want to thank Richie and the boys for that. Tony Ocean Main Event Band. And joining the Main Event Band is also going to be Nick, the Piano Man Sahajas, joining the band. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeet, Dave, yeet. Go to chicagomusiccruise.com, put in Tony Ocean, or give Mary a call at 630-688-1725. Frontier Airlines, whether you like it or not. I've never flew on Frontier. I hear a lot of bad shit about Frontier Airlines, but they have an all-you-can-fly pass for $399. Now you can get the summer special for $399, and they can fly anywhere they are, anytime, whatever it is wherever they fly to. Or you can do the annual pass for $599, and you can fly anywhere that they fly anytime during the year. So if you like flying, you want to take a shot with Frontier Airlines, $599 annual fee. Fly anywhere you want, anywhere that they fly to. Won't be a bad deal. I don't know. I've never had an experience with Frontier, so I could never flew Frontier, so I can't tell you. But I did hear some horror stories about it. But hey, things could probably change too. We were talking about looking at remembering the old stuff. Remembering when you needed 2 car keys to get into your car. You needed one to open the door and you needed one to start the car. How many people remember that? Shit, I think my very first car was a Chrysler Cordoba. I forgot what year it was, but my dad bought it for me. And I think when you needed the one key to the car, wasn't that about it? I don't know, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago. It really wasn't that long ago. Carol Minotti, her son sells a lot of action figure, Marvel and all that stuff. I think he's over there at the Algonquin antique shop over. But interesting. I don't know. We all grew up. I think most of the men probably grew up with G.I. Joes or action figures. Remember Big Jim, Evel Knievel, the Planet of the Apes. You had all those great action figures, right? When you were a kid, women had Barbies and stuff like that. But you know what's interesting? I'm trying to figure it out here. What was the most expensive action figure? What it sold on the market? Because, if you have some of that stuff, all my stuff is gone. I had it all. Either I got it destroyed or my mother paid. But some of that stuff, if you people have it, it's worth money. The most expensive action figure, multiple choice. I think it's sold for $300,000. Oakton Antiques and Displays. Girl, I'm going to have to come by and check that out. Anywhere, the most expensive action figure sold was a G.I. Joe, 1964 G.I. Joe, sold for $200,000. Mint condition, in the box, a 1964 G.I. Joe. $200,000. They sell. Some of that stuff in your attics. You might want to sell some of this stuff, pay for your kids' college tuition, and it depends. Most of it, it's all what's in the condition, and you get the most money from it. It's Ocean Spit, little show about big things, folks. Like I said, we're only on for a half hour today because I have to take them out to the hospital. Helen Tenuta, hello, my friend. Ellie Weinhardt, hello. Airtight Windows, call Louie at 708-785-5000. Call my buddy Jack Vena, Tommy, at 847-432-5266 for any maintenance needs. And call my friend Wendy and Craig at Imperialux, becoming your own bank, 630-890-1213. That's right, our good friends from Imperialux. Like I said, I'm sorry. Tomorrow we'll be back on Thursday with Toxic Thursday with Carol Brandolino. And Friday, we got a whole show going. We got some Playboy bunnies. We got Raffaello from Ace Hardware. We got Frank making a big announcement for Positanos on June 19th. That's some rattle some feathers. It's going to be good. So you got to make sure you watch us tomorrow and Friday, folks. And since it is now time for the JRC Ace Hardware Minute, JRC Ace Hardware Stores, Tuesday, May 28th. It's 49 degrees right now, folks, and you're looking at about, 57 degrees right now. 88 humidity out there, 6-mile-an-hour winds, 20% chance of rain, and that is 60% chance of rain at around between 4, 5, and 6. So it might look like a rainy night, folks. ARC Ace Hardware Stores, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. And like I said, folks, only a half-hour show. I wish I could squeeze some more stuff in, but I really ain't got that much more time because I got to take my mom to a 1:20 appointment. A couple gigs we got still coming up. June 4th will be at the Westin Hotel in the lobby. Be right there to the bar section with the Main Event Band. That's a Wednesday night. Come on out from work. On the 7th, will be at the Geneva National, Geneva, Wisconsin, open to the public. On the 21st, we'll be at the Getaway, French Country Inn. Saturday from 5 to 9 with the Main Event Band. On the 22nd, we'll be at the Backyard Marina in Johnsburg with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. June 5th, returning to Zaza's in Lake Barrington. June 11th, will be at Pronto's in Carroll Stream. I think I'm right. Pronto's in Carroll Stream. And June 15th, we're going to Dubuque, Iowa. Dubuque, Iowa, big festival outside there. We did it last year. It's great to be back. So a lot of stuff. We got to go, though, folks. I thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry it's not a full-hour show, but I got to take mine to the doctor. Again, tomorrow will be at the Village Pub, North Riverside. Friday, Rhino Nestie's Club Arcada Speakeasy. Saturday, Donnie G's in Elmwood Park. And Sunday, J-Mos and Moki Rat Pack. We got birthdays for Wednesday, May 28th. We're talking about wrestling. Bray Wyatt. Now, happy birthday, Bray. Rosemary Clooney. Priscilla Presley, 80 years old. George Carlin. Christy Brinkley, 71. Mark Riviera, saxophone player for Billy Joel and Ringo, etc. Bob Dylan's 84 years old. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, OTC, turns 40 years old. Kyle Shorbert, former Chicago Cub. Larry, my good buddy Larry out there, happy birthday, pal. Doc Severinsen from the Tonight Show turns 97 years old. Tina Louise, formerly Ginger on Gilligan's Island, 91 years old. Jesus Christ. My good friend Vicky from Forget About It Vineyard and Winery. Happy birthday, Vicky. And Mike Myers turned 62 years old. Mike Myers. We got to go, folks. Thanks for tuning in for a little short show, but tomorrow we'll be back with Toxic Thursday with me and Carol Brandolino, guys. And let's thank our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, guys. Don't forget to tune up that lawnmower. $105 plus parts. They're your neighborhood powerhouse. Download the Ace Rewards app. Either way, keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. Ace is the place, and tell them to grill your ace off. That's what's important when you buy a grill at Ace Hardware. All right, guys, we got to go. But thank you so much for watching. Come back tomorrow for a full hour of fun and excitement. Buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. If you're offended with anything you hear these days on the radio or television, change the channel. On this show, if something offends you, change the channel. But remember one thing, just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. Be kind to one another, folks. It's a crazy world out there, but just try to get along. Ringo Starr says peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you, guys, everybody. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Same time, same station. Bye-bye, everybody. Woo!
It's the end of the show. See you later from town.